It's not the universe, it's you inverse. Whatever you think and feel inside, that's what reality mirrors back. Life isn't responding to your wishes, it's responding to your state of being. Your brain's reticular activating system filters 2 million bits of data every second, but only shows you what matches your dominant thoughts and emotions. So if you believe the world is unfair, your mind selectively notices proof that it is. Change the internal lens, and you literally change what gets through the filter. Energy and attention follows emotion. When you carry frustration, you broadcast static in your brain. Opportunities pass unnoticed. But when you feel calm confidence, your behavior, tone, and micro decisions align. The outer world syncs to that inner coherence. The you inverse idea flips that. Embody the feeling first, and the evidence shows up second. The universe isn't testing you, it's mirroring you. Your inner world is the prototype. Reality is just the printout.
Somebody asked me, why do we keep having the same experiences over and over, or choosing Earth over and over? And the thing is that it's because you keep coming back to balance what hasn't been mastered. That's what karma really is. It's about balance. To the soul, it's not about punishment or judgment. It's about evolution. So you have to think of it like a video game. You keep replaying the same level until you finally master it, right? Like when we play a game, that's all we want to do is master the game. Same difference. Okay, so no, like the soul is not bored. You're just obsessed with evolving. Like the soul loves that. So you just want to see what it feels like to expand, to go higher, to become more. Because Earth is a school. And many of us came here not as the teachers, the ones who've already remembered. That's why you see so many of us speaking, teaching, reminding humanity, hey, you're in the game, wake up. But if you're tired of the amnesia of Earth, if you keep repeating the same cycles, then it's time to actually do something about it. And people ask, like, how do I remember that I'm God? And it's really, really simple, because you live under an illusion. You got to clear the illusions, okay? Like, you don't have to become like God because you already are it. You just can't feel it yet because you're still playing the separation game. So clear the energetic junk, heal the distortions, master your emotions, quiet your mind. That's what ascension really is. Remembering who you are. That's what Jesus, Buddha, Krishna all did. They didn't skip the work, y'all. They embodied it. Jesus meditated for like 40 days. Some of y'all don't even sit with yourselves for 5 minutes. So if you want to evolve, if you want to ascend, you've got to be willing to take the next steps. Work with the healers, the teachers, the guides who already are ahead of you because they went through it already. Let them help you clear things faster. It doesn't have to take lifetimes. Don't let your ego get in the way of your evolution, and have the humility to let others who have been ahead help you. That's what I did. So if you're ready to actually do the work, to stop looping, to stop forgetting, and finally ascend and start the awakening process and ascend above the matrix, come join us inside the Awakening Inner Circle. This is the kind of work we do in there. And we don't just talk about awakening. We use real energetic tools to clear the layers that keep you stuck in illusion. Because all this is about is clearing lifetimes of density from your field so that your natural God frequency can come online again.
If you could train your brain to think ahead of your environment, to imagine a future that hasn't happened yet, and make it so real in your mind that your body begins to respond to it as if it's already real, how much power would you have to change your life? Let me tell you something. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real-life event and what you're vividly imagining. And that one simple truth can transform your life. Today, I want to teach you how to trick your brain into creating a future of unlimited success. Let's start with something most people understand: repetition. Think about a musician learning a new piece of music, or an athlete practicing a skill. What do? They repeat it over and over. That repetition wires circuits in the brain. Over time, it becomes easier, more natural, more automatic. This is what we call physical rehearsal. The beauty of physical rehearsal is that it transforms the unfamiliar into the familiar. When you pick up a guitar for the first time, it feels awkward. Your fingers don't know where to go. But after weeks, months, or years of practice, you don't even have to think about it. Your hands instinctively know the notes. This is how the brain works. It thrives on repetition. But here's the thing. Physical practice alone isn't enough to reach extraordinary levels of success. It's the first step. But what separates the good from the great, the average from the exceptional, is something far more powerful. Mental rehearsal. The greatest athletes, musicians, actors, they don't just practice physically. They also practice mentally. Before they ever step onto the field, the stage, or the court, they sit down and rehearse the act in their mind. They imagine every move, every note, every step in vivid detail. Why? Because science tells us that when you mentally rehearse an action, your brain can't tell the difference between what's happening in the real world and what you're vividly imagining.
According to psychology, your mind is always searching for proof of what you believe. If you tell yourself that things are always going wrong, your brain will focus on every setback, every small inconvenience, and use them as evidence to confirm that narrative. It's not that life is objectively worse, it's that your brain is doing its job seeking to reinforce the story you've chosen to tell. But here's the key. It works the other way too. If you start asking yourself, how can things get better, or what good is happening in my life, your brain will begin to look for those answers. It will seek out the small victories, the moments of growth, and the opportunities for change, gradually shifting your perception toward hope and possibility. This is confirmation bias at work, but it doesn't have to be negative. Your mind is simply doing what it's wired to do. Find evidence that supports the reality you believe in. So be mindful of the story you're writing. The narrative you create shapes the lens through which you see your life. Be intentional about how you frame your experiences, because what you tell yourself today will be the world you see tomorrow.
Your brain copies other people's emotions. Neuroscience calls it mirror neurons, brain cells that fire when you see someone else act or express emotion. So when someone near you complains, worries, or radiates anger, your brain mirrors that state as if it's your own. You're not just empathizing, you're physiologically syncing. Your stress hormones rise. Your nervous system shifts to match theirs. That's why spending time with certain people makes you tense or tired, even if nothing happened. And here's the scary part. Over time, your brain rewires around whatever emotion it's most exposed to. Negativity is contagious because of neural imitation. Your brain doesn't know the difference between their pain and your own. That's the real reason you feel lighter after letting go of negative people.
I'm a psychologist. It took me 10 years to learn this, and I'm going to teach you in 60 seconds. Let's go. Your brain doesn't believe what's true. It believes what you repeat. Your thoughts shape your feelings. Your feelings drive your actions. And your actions become your identity. Your brain is always rewiring, so who you are is changeable. Say something often enough with enough emotion, and your brain, it starts to believe it. That's why self-talk really matters. It's not harmless, it's extremely powerful. It's like casting a spell your brain and your body can overhear. The way you speak to yourself shapes how you feel about yourself, and your life will always reflect who you think you are. Your brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. So when you visualize the confident, calm, capable version of you, you're literally rewiring your brain for it. You don't own your thoughts. They visit you. You don't have to believe all of them. You can't think your way out of a feeling, but you can feel your way into a new way of thinking. Emotions that don't get processed stay stored in your nervous system. Your body always keeps a score. Most of your behavior, it's automatic, it's subconscious. Your brain guesses what's next based on old experiences. If you change the data, you can change the future. 10 years worth of learning, 1 minute, your move next.
Follow I am will follow you your entire life. The words that go after I am are going to go after you. So let's play a game of Scrabble and take the words I am and put them in front of I am enough, I am excited, I'm abundant. Imagine if I move it over here and go I'm needy, I'm stupid, and close your eyes as I do this and notice how when I say I am scared, I am alone, I am blocked, I am nervous. Or how about I am prepared, I'm brave, I'm ready, I'm smart, I'm connected, I'm competent, I'm on fire. The words that go after I am will go after you. The words that follow I am will follow you. It's your job to make sure that you put very powerful words after I am, because your mind doesn't know, and it certainly doesn't care if they're true or false, helpful or unhelpful, useful or useless. So don't do I'm needy, I'm scared, do I'm worthy, I'm abundant, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, I'm lovable, I'm smart, I'm significant, I am connected. You see, your mind can no more reject those words than hot toast can reject butter. The toast can't reject the butter, your mind can't reject those words. Give it better words, and you'll give yourself a better life. Start today, play the game of winning by making sure what you put in front of I am is a winning word. Not sometimes, all the time.
Happy people do one thing completely differently from people who aren't very happy. And that thing, they know how reality actually functions. If you're new here, I'm Michael. I help you up-spiral your life. If you're into that, follow me and click the link in my bio. Most people think they're victims of life, but the truth is, life is a victim of you. Reality doesn't pick the direction of your life, you do. And whatever direction you repeat, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, becomes a cycle. And right now, your life is a repeating pattern of what's familiar. It's a loop, and you're addicted to it. And not because it's fun, but because it feels safe. Even if it's uncomfortable, at least it's predictable. It's familiar, and your brain worships familiar because familiar equals survival. And that's the biggest addiction of all, survival. And your brain will do everything it can to make that true, even if it means limiting you, even if it means making you unhappy. At least you survive. And reality functions in cycles. The universe functions in cycles. Cycles of the moon, the sun, and the stars. Cycles of the seasons in nature. And you're part of nature. You're part of reality, part of the universe. Everything, including you, moves in cycles. The moment you realize you're in a cycle of anger or struggle or lack, don't try to break it. Try to replace it. You got to start a new cycle, and consistency is the secret sauce. No one ever got in shape by working out once. People get in shape by showing up again and again until a new cycle takes over. This is how you create momentum in the direction that you want and how you build a new you. So if you're pissed off and you're stuck and you're living in scarcity and you don't have the life you want, how do you start? You can start here. It's an ancient technique called 9 appreciation. Take out your phone and go for a walk. Set the timer to 1 minute. Then out loud or under your breath, but use your mouth. It's important. Start saying things that you appreciate that you already have in your life. Little things, big things, it doesn't matter. And also talk about why you appreciate them. When the timer goes off, reset it again for another minute and keep going. Do this 9 times. Do this every day for 30 days like your life depends on it, and you will have a new life. It only took you 9 minutes a day. You got 9 minutes to save your life, right? That's how you up-spiral. That's how you rewire the physics of your reality. Start feeling better first, and then reality catches up. And once you get addicted to that new rhythm of appreciation, you won't want to live any other way. Your brain will realize the new you is safe and familiar.